interference. When it's time for individuals to speak, I'll ask you to unmute your phone and identify yourself. If a number of people ask to speak, we ask you to wait and be patient until it's your turn. Two very important reminders to everyone. First, every time you speak, you must state your name and title for the record. Second, we must be careful not to speak over one another so that everyone who is listening can hear what is being said and we have a clear record. For this reason, when it comes time for the commission members to comment and ask questions about a particular agenda item before any action is taken, and then to vote on an agenda item, our staff, Maureen Giusti and Adam Levitas, will call the roll. Also, this meeting is being recorded and the recording will be posted on the town's website. I'm now going to ask staff to take attendance by calling the roll.
Chairman?
Here.
Lenny Tubbs? So you got disconnected or he's muted right now. We'll come back to Lenny. Nelson? Crockett?
Here.
Sandy Capola?
Here.
Corey Whiteside said he was not going to be attending. Ryan Zellick?
Here.
Hunter Mathena? Appear to be here. Christine Mazzota? Doesn't appear to be here. And then Lenny, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I assume that Ryan Zellick will be sitting in for Corey. Safe enough? Okay, great. Thanks, Ryan.
You got it.
Just give you a quick overview with what we're going to do. We're just going to go through new business and review the applications in the order that they're received. And we'll hear comments in opposition, comments in favor of the application, and also staff comments. And then we'll close the hearing on the application. And once we finish all the applications, we'll go into old business and vote on the applications. Very important that we get all the information that we need that needs to be presented during the new business portion of the application. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when we go into old business and vote on the applications, we cannot, accept any new information. So if anything needs to be said, it needs to be said during the hearing process of the application, which is in the new business portion of the meeting. Any questions on that? If not, I'll go right ahead into the first item. And actually, the first item is board business, election of officers. Any interest in anybody want to take my job for next year?
Yeah, Tony, you do it so well. I don't think that we need to switch anything.
Yeah, I mumble through it. Okay, all right. I don't know. For the time being, I guess I can do it. I was hoping that I might be able to find an interested party, but it's not a big deal. I can do it.
I've heard that for the last 15 years.
I guess we can continue with the. If I can get a motion, we can continue with the same administration that we had this past year. I don't know if that's an issue for anybody, but if we want to do that, okay, we can entertain a motion to do that way and go from there.
Can I just add to make sure that only regular members vote on the election of officers?
Only regular members vote.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I'll make a motion to continue with the board administration as it's been this year.
I'll second it.
We have a motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Does anybody have any discussion on that particular subject? None?
I'll,
I have a motion made and seconded.
Can I announce what those are? So that would be Tony Francolangia as chairman, Lenny Tubbs and Nelson Graca as vice co-chairman, and Sandra Capola as secretary.
Correct. Okay. So we got a motion made and seconded. We have the list of participants or administration from Maureen. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay.
Adam, I don't know if you want to call a roll on that, just to, double check.
Quite frankly, as long as Sandy casts a vote for it, since there was no opposition, then that passes. So Sandy, do you give an aye?
Aye.
That's passed.
Okay. Well, we can go right into the public hearings, I guess. ZBA 2020-11, 288 Beckley Road. This is Carrier Enterprises LLC is appealing the decision of the zoning enforcement officer dated July 7, 2020 to deny a zoning permit for building permit application for new construction of a single-family house. This was withdrawn by the applicant at the request of the applicant. Next item, ZBA 2020-12, 288 Beckley Road. Carrier Enterprises LLC is appealing the decision of the zoning enforcement officer dated August 19th, 2020 to deny a zoning permit for building permit application for new construction of a single-family home. This is also withdrawn by the applicant. Next item is ZBA 2021-02, 655 Christian Lane. Map 3-4, block 76A, lot 1C, and map 3-2, block 76A, lot 1B-1. Gerald Antonacci, manager, Christian Lane Realty LLC, is requesting a variance for 38% maximum building coverage when up to 35% is permitted in the general industrial zone per Berlin zoning regulation 7H. The increase in maximum coverage is requested as part of a proposed 36,900 square foot building addition, truck scale, and scale house project for upgraded technology equipment at the existing recycling facility. Properties are owned by Christian Lane Realty LLC. Speaking for this application.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. My name is Kevin Grindle, Senior Project Manager with Barton & Lujudas, consulting engineering firm in Glastonbury, Connecticut. With me this evening is Mark Zessen, a Senior Vice President of the firm, and Jonathan Murray, Director of Operations for the applicant.
Okay.
I will go through the application very briefly with you, and we are all available for comments and questions. So, as noted, the application is located at 655 Christian Lane within the general industrial zone. It's two properties combining to a total of 6.62 acres. And as the call had indicated, what we're looking to do is construct a 36,900 square foot building addition at this facility. That building addition is in response to trends within the recycling industry that the applicant is looking to respond to by putting in a significant recycling equipment line within this building or within this building addition. So what we're hoping to do is take advantage of the existing location within Berlin, within the industrial zone in town. With this being an approved use in town, we're hopeful that this facility can stay in town and continue to grow and successfully employ local townspeople, as well as provide increased taxation on the tax rolls. Thank you for pulling this up, Adam. What you do see here is the site location, indicating 655 Christian Lane as the site. You will see an area to the south of that site, a labeled area cleared as far as the salvage yard. That is the abutting property to the south, being Copart of Connecticut, a large auto scrap dealer on Christian Lane. You will see other properties owned by that owner to the northeast of the site. What you see there as currently wooded has been cleared in preparation for expanding scrapyard use. So the majority of that vegetation you see there on the south is no longer present.
I also take it to the left of that cleared area.
That is correct. So what we see as abutters would be Copart of Connecticut to the south. On the western side is the rail line. And then on the northern side is also, again, an industrial use. And forgive me, that industrial use is body coat thermal processing. So
That's on Christian Lane, right?
Yep. So we are surrounded by industrial uses. The property across the street to the east is also an industrial use for Berlin and the town of New Britain. So if we can move to the site plan, what you do see on that site plan is the existing buildings in the light tan beige, and what you see is the proposed building addition, that 36,900 square feet in the red color. So what we're looking to do is enclose the existing buildings. Effectively, that's a courtyard right now used for material processing. And what we will be doing inside that building is, again, installing a recycling equipment that extends from the existing buildings throughout this proposed new building. In order to house that equipment successfully, we do need this, or that's the reason we're in front of you this evening as far as a variance is concerned. We feel that this 36,900 square foot building is necessary for the expansion of our business and for the for the improvements to be made to this site. So what that does for us is that exceeds the maximum building area by, as said, 3%, going from a 35% overall building area up to a 38% overall building area. So we feel this minor increase to the building area is necessary in order to house our recycling equipment. Just to point out, this is an approved use within the zone. We're not looking to change the use of the site. And everything external to the site will be maintained and is in a zoning compliant manner in regards to building setbacks and so forth. And we do have an application within or in front of the Planning and Zoning Commission that will be heard on Thursday night as far as revisions to the site plan. So we're hopeful that based upon this building addition exceeding the overall building area by that 3%, and understanding that the property is surrounded by industrial uses, those industrial uses are not allowing us to expand our facility, and therefore that's the reason we're in front of you this evening, is that we really are limited to the overall building area and limited to our surrounding abutting uses, being Copart, being Body Coat Thermal, and being the railroad to the west. So we're hopeful that you do see this as a favorable means forward as far as expanding our facility within town and responding to the trends within the recycling industry. And again, this is something that we've been working with Mr. Edge, who's on the call this evening, in regards to the economic development component of this project. And we will also be in front of the Planning and Zoning Commission on Thursday night to discuss the zoning compliance items. But for your purview this evening, once again, it is that 3% of overall building area. The majority is that 36,900 square foot building addition. But as indicated in the application, there's also a small scale house and truck scales on the front of the site as highlighted to you there. That is also, as part of this application, supporting this overall facility. So with that being said, like I said, myself and Mark Zessen with Barton and LaJudas are here, as well as Jonathan Murray, Director of Operations for the facility. So with any questions, we're all here to answer those for you. What you see in front of you there on the screen is the equipment train the equipment that's going in this facility. Like I said, that will encompass the entire building area, both existing areas and proposed. And order of magnitude wise, it's roughly 500 feet in overall length. And the applicant feels that this is necessary to respond to the to the growing trends in the recycling industry, to be more competitive, bringing in more technology to this facility, and improving it for a long-term goal to stay in the town of Berlin. So with that, I will turn it over to the commission, and any questions, like I said, we're all here to answer them for you.
What type of products do you recycle?
Jonathan, if you would want to review the items received and items processed at the facility, that would be great.
This is Mark Zesson. I'm consultant, or Jonathan, were you going to take that?
We can't hear you, Jonathan.
Okay, this facility has for quite some time taken both source separated fibers, which would include corrugated cardboard and white paper or office paper that are source separated, as well as single stream. In the past, we've worked on the facility going back to the 2007 when the company acquired it. They would take at the time bottles and cans, which were separate from the fibers then. But along the way, the state's industry standard systems was to take things as single stream. So the single stream materials would come into the tipping area on the right of the picture you're looking at right now, and they would be put onto one of the two conveyors, and they would pass up a conveyor to that pre-sort platform where larger chunks of steel and hard plastics would be removed. And then most of the items that you would typically put into your curbside single stream container would then be sorted by the remaining automated equipment throughout the site. Those would include various types of plastic, more grades of plastics than have been accepted in the past, glass, cardboard, things like aluminum. A lot more things are coming in aluminum, so there's a lot more cat food cans and even hairspray that now come in aluminum cans. Those would all be sorted by what's called an eddy current separator. Aluminum's not typically magnetic, but the eddy current separator will give it a short-term electrical charge, which will allow it to be separated by a type of magnet. Of course, all the tin cans and other bits of metal are sorted by magnets at several locations. But a lot of these things, if you were to look in there and they say OS at the beginning, those are optical sorters. For instance, up on the upper left-hand corner, an optical sorter for different types of plastic, the polypropylene, the polyethylene. Polyethylene there often is what milk jugs are made out of, polyethylene, or your laundry detergent bottles. So those there would be optical sorter, or things that can recognize that type of plastic would be sorted by the OS number 7, or the optical sorter number 7, that would identify and separate the polyethylene. The PET, which is a typical water and soda bottle type of plastics, those would all be in the number 6. Polypropylene, number 8. And there's other things. The QC platforms are where the rectangles are. Those QC platforms are where people are providing quality control and taking things by hand off the line and putting them through chutes, which are designated by those. The long elongated gray lines are all conveyors, and the little square boxes are chutes where the person can physically take a piece of material off the line and put it into the bin below. So mixed paper are, as it says, mixtures of paper. OCC is old corrugated cardboard. Hardpack or plastics, different types of paper. The AL is aluminum. FE is ferrous metal in the lower center, left, I should say. So all types of single stream materials are sorted throughout and then ultimately baled. There are a couple of balers, a Harris baler over to the left in blue and another baler to the left in green. And then so ultimately all those products come back onto different conveyors in an automated fashion from the hoppers they're in, and then they're baled. And so then the bales of various types are stored over to the left as they are now in that same area of the building. And so for those of you who have driven by or seen on the site plan, the loading docks are to the left of the bale storage. So they would, it's a quite efficient layout where all the material would flow from the right to the left to the bale storage area to the loading dock.
Okay, great. Can you guys hear me now?
Chip,
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. So yeah, Mark did a great job explaining that. I'm sorry I had a little technical difficulty there, but this site has been recycling since the 80s. It's been kind of morphing over the years as recycling has changed. Over the last few years, we've had a lot of changes in the recycling. In the end markets we go to, a lot of them have dried up. And we need to now make a better product. And all of this modern technology will allow us to make a better product. So the recyclables that you all put at your curb that come to this facility get sorted and get to an end market and get reused. And this newer technology will allow us to do that. So this is really kind of the state-of-the-art system in the United States. Once it goes in, it'll actually be the only one like it in existence.
I saw a plant similar to this in Iowa a while back, and this is new for Berlin. But is there any issues with odor control and stuff like that? You know, for this kind of a process.
No, the single stream recycling, as you know, you should put it at the curb. It's your newspapers, your bottles and cans, and things that are cleaned out. There is sometimes residue in some of those containers, but they don't cause odors. And we do sort them immediately out and put them into the trash. So we really don't have any odors at the site now. And we have other sites that operate very similar, and we don't have odor issues there. There's no garbage coming in. This is all pre-sorted recyclables.
Great, thank you. Any questions? Going once, going twice, no questions from any of the committee members?
No, I thought it was a good presentation.
Yeah, it came out pretty good. Looks good. Any comments in favor of the application?
I'll step up. Chris Edge, Economic Development Director, Town of Berlin. I've been working with them for a while. Economic Development Commission was in full support of this. This facility's been there for many years. The good news is it's going to be an expansion, new building, over $25 million investment. Anything that's outside right now, the majority of it's going to be under roof. And the good news is it's going to create jobs, and what you put at the curb ends up on Christian Lane, and you really don't know about it, which is a good thing. And looking forward to having them grow. And with the pieces in place, I think it's tremendous. They are in Connecticut based, and willing to work with us. So I just ask for your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Any comments in opposition to the application? I don't hear any. Any other questions from anybody?
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'd like to hear some staff comments if there are any.
Yes, staff.
This is Adam. In general, obviously the applicant's the crux of the issue is just site coverage via building. There are applications into the Planning and Zoning Commission for this project insofar as the site plan is concerned. So the focus of the staff comments for the ZBA was with regard to very narrowly on the coverage. The two elements obviously are the overall building size being added as well as existing lot configuration. Insofar as the building size, as the applicants pointed out, staff understanding is that the configuration of the addition was done to support the sheer size of the new conveyor and the new systems, as you can see on the screen, and that drove the the design for the building. Then also the applicant pointed out the constraints around the site included the railroad and the other industrial uses, including that previously forested area that's now used for the co-park. So in general, it's a pretty easy to understand ask insofar as just the 3% extra building coverage. Otherwise, no other staff comment.
Okay. Thank you, Adam. Any other comments? And a motion to close to the hearing on this application?
I'll make a
I move
motion.
we close this portion of the hearing. Lenny.
I heard Sandy is the motion. Lenny, do you want to?
I'll second it.
We have a motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Any further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Adam, do you want to do a roll call?
I'll call the roll. Tony Nicolangia,
Aye.
Lenny Tubbs,
Aye.
Nelson Greca,
Aye.
Sandy Capola,
Aye.
Ryan Zalek.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, the hearing on that application is closed. The next application, ZBA 20. I'm sorry, one moment. Oh, God, I lost the page. Next application, ZBA 2021-03, Berlin Turnpike. This is the Adio Family Limited Liability Company. This application has been, there was a request to
Continue it to the next hearing or to the next.
yeah,
meeting.
well, I guess there was a request to continue to the next hearing, but I'm understanding that they're going to go be talking to the Planning and Zoning Commission first before they come back to us, right?
Yeah, as a matter of just protocol, we should probably address it at each meeting since the hearing is open. So as part of this meeting, they wanted to continue to the next meeting. In between now and the March 23rd meeting, there should be a couple opportunities for the Planning and Zoning Commission to.
Okay, so this will be continued to the next meeting, and we don't have to do any voting on this.
As a matter of just protocol, maybe make a motion to continue it officially, and that way it's just on the record.
Okay,
That it,
all right. I'll make a motion to continue this to the next meeting. This is ZBA 2021-03, the Adio Limited Liability Company. Do I have a second?
This is Nelson. I'll second the motion.
Okay, we have a motion made and seconded to continue this application to the next meeting. All in favor?
Can I
Adam?
make one comment? Oh, maybe Adam's gonna make it. I wanted to point out that the applicant did grant an extension of the time periods, which also coincides with the ability by executive order for the time period to be extended.
Thank you, Maureen.
Chairman, I'll call the roll. Frank Leggia,
Aye.
Lenny Tubbs,
Aye.
Graca,
Aye.
Angie Capola,
Aye.
Ryan Zalek.
Aye.
Okay, so that's continued. ZBA 2021-04, 14 Harvest Hill Road, map 8-1, block 10, lot 121. Paweł Naparowski is requesting a variance for an easterly side yard of 19 feet when 20 feet is required. The R21 zone. There's a lot of feedback there. Okay, where 20 feet is required. You get feedback from me?
This is Adam from the applicant. Pavel, you might want to put the audio on your computer. Or...
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, my name is Paweł Naparowski. I'm the owner of the property, and
Well, why don't you mute yourself? Let me finish the
I will. Okay.
application. I want to just finish the application. requesting a variance for an easterly side yard of 19 feet when 20 feet is required in the R21 zone for Berlin zoning regulation 5810 for a one-story addition for an added bedroom and relocated bathroom. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Hello again. Like I said, my name is Borowski. I own the property, and I requested variance for 19-foot setback for addition, as you said. I know we have growth family. It's 5 of us plus my father is visiting us every 4 months, and we decided to make addition and after review our property plan, and this is the only one spot that we can locate those addition. And the size of the addition will be 20 by 22, and that's what I'm looking for. And I hope you I don't know what to say. This addition gives us extra space for our family.
Okay, you're looking for 1 foot on.
Okay, looking for just for 1 foot. I know seems like not a lot, but for us, that's gonna give us the more space in our bedroom and the bathroom, so we don't have to be squeezed. Plus, our house is 16 foot from setback, and we still backing up another 3 feet. So
I see that, yeah.
So we're not gonna put, like I said, we're not gonna put even with our house, even backing up another three feet.
Okay. And you're adding room and redoing the bedroom.
Actually, I'm adding the bedroom and redoing the bathroom.
Adding the bedroom and redoing the bathroom, I'm sorry. Okay.
Another side of our house, it's a garage located, and it's a 8-foot setback from that side. So, like I said, this is the only spot where we can fit our addition.
Okay, I got you. Okay, now I got you. Okay. Any questions? Commission members?
Are there staff comments?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
I'm sorry, are there any staff comments regarding this?
Yes. Probably for something
It's breaking.
I didn't hear you.
It's
Pablo,
breaking.
could you for a second? Getting a lot of.
Okay.
All right, so this is Adam. So with regard to the addition, a couple of items are of note. The lot in the existing house are existing non-conforming. The lot is narrower than the current zoning would typically require as an R21 zone. It only has 100 feet of frontage as opposed to 125. So there are restrictions in terms of just actual space on the side yards, and the existing structure does not meet the current minimum 20-foot setbacks for the side yards as would be required. Again, existing non-conforming, so the point of the addition to increase the space would still encroach on the 20-foot minimum setback by 1 foot. I did coordinate with Mr. Naporowski before tonight's meeting with regard to, could he shift it additional foot? Could he shrink it additional foot? My understanding was that just the configuration and layout in relation to the existing house and the bathroom and the bedroom wouldn't permit that. I've not done a code analysis on the hallways or bathroom sizing or things of that nature. But that was my understanding, because I did ask the question, because if the building were to be able to shift it a foot more, a variance wouldn't be needed, and you would have that minimum 20-foot setback. That's about the summary of the comments on this. Oh, there's an existing sewer right of way to the south here, but that wouldn't be impacted by this addition.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Conforming, it's already a non-conforming lot, so I can see under, I don't want to start reinventing the addition, but I can understand what the situation is with, looks like you got a sliding door in the back of the house as well. That might be in the way. So I understand what you're saying, Adam. I don't think there's it's a foot and it's non-conforming. It's pre-existing. Pre-existing structure. So guess I don't have any other questions. Does anybody have any other questions? Any comments in favor of the application? Any comments in opposition to the application? No comments in favor, none in opposition. You heard staff comments. Make a motion to close the hearing on the application if there's no other comments.
I'll make that motion, Tony. This is Lenny.
This is Nelson. This is Nelson. I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion made and seconded. All in favor? Adam?
Yep. Chairman Franklin,
Aye.
Lenny Tubbs,
Yeah, aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Sandra Capola,
Aye.
Ryan Zellick.
Aye.
Okay, that's unanimous. That application is closed. The last application that we have is ZBA 2021-15, 379 Main Street, East Berlin. Ryan Haley, property owner, is requesting a variance for a northerly side yard of 1 foot when 30 is required, and a westerly front yard of 37.5 feet where 50 is required in the R43 zone per Berlin zone regulation 5810 for a new one-car attached garage and small addition. Proposed new garage and addition will be located in the same general area as an existing detached garage and an existing lean-to attached to the house. Existing garage and lean-to be removed. This application was postponed till the next meeting, I understand. Basically from Adam's transmittal earlier today. So do I hear a motion to maybe move this to the March meeting?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, we got a motion made by Sandra Capola.
This is Nelson. I'll second it.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor, Adam, please take the roll.
Chairman Franklin,
Aye.
Lenny Tubbs,
Aye.
Nelson Greco,
Aye.
Sandra Capola,
Aye.
Ryan Zellick.
Aye.
Chairman, if I might, this is Adam. The request was made to postpone this to the next hearing. Any additional information or revisions that come as part of that, I'll obviously coordinate with the board beforehand. The intent of the request was to coordinate with neighbors and to look at the design. So, like I said, if anything changes or if there's an alteration, we'll coordinate that with ZBA members as appropriate.
Thank you very much. Okay, going to new business. The new business, first item, I mean, old business, new business, old business. Old business, the first item on there is going back to ZBA 2021-02, 655 Christian Lane. That has been, okay, that's Gerald Antonacci, manager, Christian Lane Realty, is requesting a variance of 38% for a maximum building coverage when up to 35% is permitted in the industrial zone per Berlin zoning regulation 7H. This increase in maximum coverage is requested as part of a proposed 36,900 square foot building addition, truck scale and scale house project for upgraded technology equipment at the existing recycling facilities. The properties are owned by Christian Lane Realty LLC. I just a couple of comments. We've had situations like this in the past where we've had a request for increase in the footprint for the building because the property size wasn't big enough, and usually 2-3 percentage points is not an issue. From my standpoint, I think that this request is valid and is in line with a lot of other requests that have been made in some industrial areas where the footprint coverage was off maybe a couple of percent. So I think this is a good thing for the town, and I'm hoping that everybody can approve it. But that's my 2 cents. Anybody else have any comments on this?
Tony, I was just going to say I agree with your comments on that. I think it's an investment in the town. It's showing an investment in their business, and with the changing of recycling, to me, it's reasonable, especially in the fact that they're already in an industrial area. I mean, that being, I don't know if there's any other comments, but that being said, I would make a motion to increase the maximum building coverage for this location from 35% to 38%.
I will second that.
I have a motion made and seconded. Any more discussion? Okay, Adam, you can take a roll call on that one. If there's no additional discussion.
Chairman Franklin,
Aye.
Lenny Tubbs,
Aye.
Nelson Greco,
Aye.
Andrew Capola,
Aye.
Ryan Zellick.
Aye.
That's unanimous. We're batting 1,000. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Everybody have a great night.
Good luck with the addition.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Commission. Take care.
Good luck.
ZBA 2021-03 was the Berlin Turnpike, 0 Berlin Turnpike. That has been moved to the next meeting and voted on, so I'll skip over that if that's okay. ZBA 2021-04, 14 Harvest Hill Road, map 8-1, block 10, lot 121, Powell Naparowski. Property owner is requesting a variance for an easterly side yard of 19 feet when 20 feet is required in the R21 zone for Berlin zoning regulation 5810 for a 1-story addition for an added bedroom and relocated bathroom. My take on this one over here is because this structure predated zoning, I really don't have an issue with a 1-foot variance. If it did not predate zoning, I guess I would probably have a big issue with it. But seeing the fact that the structure is already, 16 feet or whatever the hell it was, I think it was 16 feet off the line. I don't have an issue with a 1-foot variance. Anybody else have any comments on that? Please.
None, I agree with you, Tony.
Yeah, I agree too, Tony. The fact that it's going to be 19 feet for this and the rest of the home is 16, shows that they're making an effort as well.
Oh, it was 16. That's right. Okay. I don't remember too well, but it was 16 feet. So, I mean, it was, 1 foot, I guess, like I said, it's predated. It's a pre-existing structure. I think we're okay. We're okay with granting this. And I just wanted to get everybody else's comments on it, just to, before we went any further. I'll make a motion to approve this application.
This is Nelson. I'll second it.
Okay. Adam, if you want to take a roll?
Chairman,
Yes, aye.
Lenny Tubbs, Nelson Kratka,
Aye.
Sandra Capola,
Aye.
Tony Zeller.
Aye.
Okay, that's very good. Unanimous. Oh, okay. I only have one other item that I think we need to get some approval on, and I'm not sure if we can or we can't, but I think we can. Maureen, maybe you need to guide me on this, or Adam, you need to guide me on this, the approval of the minutes for October 27, 2020. The 1005 Kensington Road remand.
I don't know that we can.
You want to take it out or me?
Yeah, considering we only have members that were present for the remand, I don't think that's sufficient to be able to vote on the entirety of the minutes for that. So it might
Okay, I might be able to vote on it because Corporation Council was looking for maybe the minutes on it. Am I correct, Maureen? Because I think we did have a little discussion about that.
Yeah, so minutes would require a simple majority, which would be 3. And the only 2 members are present that were participants in that application on the remand. So
we
can't vote on that.
approve those minutes.
Right.
Okay, what we'll have to do is wait till the next, we'll have to wait till the next meeting to approve those minutes then.
Yep.
You can do the January minutes, however.
The January minutes are pretty straightforward, and I don't know if anybody's looking for the January minutes, but, I was more concerned about, well, obviously, I was more concerned about the meeting for the remand because I wanted to get that information over to, our Corporation Council so she could review them, but that's fine. The January minutes, has everybody had a chance to look at the January 26, 2021 minutes?
Yeah, I only had one, it's just a typo. Under old business for the 12 Sims Road. On the second paragraph, the second line, just allow foliage to be, it says plants should be planted. Other than that, everything looked fine.
Under old business?
Correct. Should be the second to last page, under the 12 Sims Road.
Oh, okay, all right, I got it.
Yeah, that's the paragraph. Instead of plants, just planted. I know it's minute, but I happened to catch it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, this was, 12 Sims Road. It was the fence.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So if we could just get that one change, I would make a motion to accept the minutes.
Okay, we got a motion made with that change to accept the minutes by Sandra.
I'll
We have a
second it,
second?
Tony. I'll second it. This is
We have a
Lenny.
motion made and seconded. Adam, a roll call.
Chairman,
Aye.
Lenny Tubbs,
Aye.
Sandra Capola,
Aye.
Tony Zeller.
Aye.
Okay, so other than that, I guess we're gonna have to, well, we have no choice. So I said it once, I'll say it again. We have to wait to do the October minutes until the remand meeting minutes till the next meeting. hopefully we can get that done and have that back to you, Maureen, so you can share it with our corporation council. I don't know if Maureen's still there or not, but
She's there. Yep.
oh, okay.
Just trouble unmuting, sorry. Yep, all good.
Okay, good. All right. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Chair, if I might, there's just one other item.
Sure.
In case any of the ZBA members haven't finished their ethics documents, Maureen emailed about that.
Do we have to sign something for that?
Maureen, you're still muted, but I believe the
So the couple of members who have not sent it in yet were sent an email today with the form. And it needs to be sent back to Kate Wall in the town clerk's office. If you send it to me, I'll forward it to her. If not, which I did with the one I got today, the others, send it to either me or her. And she needs it this week because she has to report who sent them in and who did not to the Ethics Commission.
Okay, well, I just want to say I didn't receive an email, so I assume I sent it.
No, yeah, I believe yours is set.
Okay,
So if you're curious and you want to individually send me, inquire, or you didn't get something or you did, I'll let you know for sure. But I sent it out today, as did Kate, to several members.
okay. As a matter of fact, I just had a quick question about that. Can you reply back through email, or do you have to mail it out, sign it and mail it out? Because I think I remember signing it and mailing it out.
No, it can be done by, you're as far as I know, you're all set, Tony, but.
No, I know, but I mean, I think
you can do it
I signed it and mailed it.
You can do it electronically.
I just wondered if you could do it electronically. If you can, that's great.
Yep, you can.
Okay.
So take a picture with your phone and send me the picture, whatever, it's fine.
Okay. All right, great. Well, it was nice seeing everybody. Anything else for the good of the order?
Good.
Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
I knew you were gonna do that. Okay, take care.
Take
For
care.
the record, it's
Meeting is adjourned.
7:55 PM.
Oh, that's good. That was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Stay safe.